Oh, wait for the alert to go off. You can hear it now. Thank you for the resub, Kiwi. Really appreciate it. Hopefully this is not, as I said, eaten by Streamlabs, but let us continue with our journey back into the deep roads. I've got a lot of deep roads to look forward to. Obviously, look, a fair amount of DA2 takes place in the deep roads. And then you decide here, character going to be on DA2. I'm going to go mage. I'm going to do mages across all 3 games. Probably going to romance Meryl as well to keep the mage romance going.
You come here often?
No, I've never been this close to the surface.
Well, you're welcome to come with me anytime. Anytime.
I'm sorry, what?
The name's Ogren, by the way. But the ladies pronounce it Ogren.
She will break you, dude. She will absolutely break you. Yes, apart from in Inquisition, where I was thinking I might go, I might romance Josephine, because Josephine's... what is she? Oh, Legionnaire Scout. Josephine is adorable. Right, I guess nature. How low is your cunning, Sigrun? I could have checked. I forgot to check. Are there any of these passives? Nope. That is a passive, though. What do these actually do? I'm upgrading them and not reading them. Okay. Cool. There we go. And Nathaniel also has a thing to level up. His cunning's pretty high. Give him a bit of extra health. What have we got down here? Let's just go for generic rogue. Stealth not so much, but Heartseeker. Yes. Guaranteed crit or kill, so why would I not? I was saying, yeah, so Inquisition, might just go for Elf again. Go for Elf Mage, or Kunari Mage. Not sure which. I romance Josephine. Let's just save, because why not? Oh, hang on. Yes. Or rather, no. She is not currently being affected by the flaming weapons.
I'm here.
I forgot Nathaniel's songs were beautiful. I didn't save. End me. End me, chat. Request for Kunari? You can request Kunari. Whether or not I remember. Obviously, an entirely different matter. Also, a friendly reminder that in a minute, Chester Zoo are going to go live with a 20-minute feeding segment stream thingy-bob on their articulated Python.
You remind me of Bronca sometimes.
I remind you of your ex-wife
Yes, please.
who fed her entire house to Darkspawn in a search for a magical anvil?
Yeah. Well, no. Not when you put it that way.
Smooth, Ogren. Real smooth.
And this is why I like Sigrun. Played a Kunari Mage in Inquisition. How was it? As I've only done human rogue, so.
I don't know much about Kal Haral, except what the others from the Legion told me. It used to be important. A center of learning for the Smithcast. When the fortress was lost, a lot of what the Smiths had learned was lost with it. They've never built anything quite like Kal Haral since.
Cool. Oh, isn't this section end with a boss fight against the mother or something? As a dwarf member. Too many particle effects.
He's hurt. Bad.
Sigrun?
Yes, it's me. Be still and try not to talk.
Is he from the Legion as well?
Yes. I did not expect to find anyone this far in. Do you have healing herbs?
No. I feel my death upon me. And it is a sweet release.
No! I have bandages. I can help.
You must listen. The brood mothers. They're breeding. I saw an army.
Oh no.
You must stop them. But beware the children. They are abominations, even among darkspawn.
What?
It's fine, good week.
Children.
Yeah, average
Whose
week.
children?
Got our Patreon stuff finished and distributed.
Forgive me.
That's pretty much it. There was no freelance proofreading for me to do, so I've just been
Kindly on your brother.
trying to... Oh, I can pause the preview.
We have to finish what the Legion started.
Trying to do everything I can to make money, you know?
To be destroyed.
With no fixed source of income, it's kind of difficult. I need to change. I need to change that that tactic so bad. How about your week? Looking forward to tomorrow. Oh, hang on. Oh dear, Nathaniel, you are not looking too healthy, my friend. Looking slightly healthy. And then this morning I wrote one-page RPG, so that was cool. Can't actually get close enough. No, that's a scream. 10 points to you. I wish I could award channel points that no one... I don't see the point in channel points, if I'm being honest. I mean, I know that I've got my values set really low. Because I can alter the values, because I have the power. I believe I can still alter the values. So if anyone... And I can set like custom things as well to spend them on. So if anyone can think of a custom reward for channel points, please do let me know. Is that a nug? Week equals exhausting work. Heavy no for tomorrow. Good.
Dark spawn approach. Watch for their blood.
I'm excited for tomorrow's scenario. I actually put, you know, time into making it. Well, by which I mean I actually sorted all the maps out properly on Astral.
On. Right. This should be easy enough. Right.
I guess this is where I'm going. What's channel points? Oh, they allow you to modify emotes and highlight messages and things. If you go to the bottom of the chat box, there's like a little bubble symbol with a number next to it. Next to it says chat. There's your channel points. It tells you what you can spend them on. So Twitch also suggests things like song selection and various things, but I don't do Twitch things because I can't sing very well. So I'm constantly trying to think of custom things for it beyond the default highlight a message, unlock an emote, modify an emote, etc, etc. Although, again, if I get to 15 subs, I get that second emote, so that's pretty hype. I've dropped down to 9. It's one of those things. I like being able to see the numbers because it shows me progress. But when it drops, it's kind of disheartening. But there we go. That's just life. 200 days really excited about tomorrow. Hola, good. Good. I give it 30 minutes before you stop being excited. Mostly because the first map is really node heavy for dynamic lighting, and it chugs something awful. But you want the private rate taster session, so that's what you get. You don't just get a flat map with no dynamic lighting and static tokens and stuff. Or default tokens, I should say. Oh, right, no, they're the Childer.
Get started. On.
Galder.
This should be easy enough. This should be easy. Let's get started.
Ancient crate. That's not crate. Box. Oh, that looks fun. Go to and bake a cookie. Would that work for custom channel points? Yeah, I just do a baking stream. It'll take like half an hour. And eat it on stream. Okay, I really should sort through all these. Just going to assume these are all worse than Nathaniel's current baking stream. That would sound horrible because I'd be there we go. Obviously the mixer's quite loud. Nope. Pressing all of the wrong buttons. All of the wrong ones. Stash that. Do I still have the Trickster's tunic? No, but she can have the battle dress of the Provocateur. Because I think Nathaniel's wearing the Bear's Embrace. Oh no, he's wearing the tunic. Let's give him the gloves, I guess. You know, I didn't actually check to see if this armor's worse or better than the battle dress. It's technically worse. Cool. Okay, and I'll just stash that. Those can both go in there. I'm assuming that it's still worse than the armor of the Legion. Very much so. I am kind of running out of space in my inventory. Watching people eat is a fetish? I have no doubt. Maybe we could get to pick a game for a future stream, like 10k points or something. I'll vote for a sub in the stream. Only subs can play. Yeah, all good ideas. I guess I'd have to make like a SurveyMonkey poll or something to add the games to, so to keep a list. But I could see that working, Kiwi. That's the respec I can't use. Cool. Oh, right, Sigrun's helmet. Let's just, There we go. That's much better. Why the helmets in this game so derpy? Yeah, next community stream will, I think, be a game called Marbles on stream, which is a marble racing game. You don't control the marble. No marbles are controlled. It's all like physics simulated, I think. but if you type, depending on the game type, you can boost your mobile speed and stuff, and then I'm in control of like the camera and provide commentary. It's apparently pretty fun. And then also probably just some choice chamber. Choice chamber choice chamber has an option where subs votes count twice. So that's a possibility.
This should be easy enough.
Please get away from my ranger. Oh hey, right. Spider. Spider. Bear! Oh no.
Let's get started.
That was a wasted spell. Kapew! What's going on in my chat anyway? If you're hungry, get some food. Quick, the cookie option. Here's the baking stream. Here's me following a recipe. Here's me eating a cookie. Much content. Yeah, sure. I mean, it might be better than this content, I guess. I need a merchant real bad.
The Legion got this far with no trouble. We got careless and complacent.
The recording is
Stormed
still
the main
going.
entrance up those stairs. It was a disaster. The Darkspawn were waiting. They turned the Tig's old defenses against us.
What are you saying?
We need to learn from the Legion's mistake. Avoid the main door.
I'm sorry. Is my microphone picking up the plane outside? Is there another way in?
Most of the old dwarven fortresses had hidden side entrances. I bet this one does too. We just need to find it.
Just get in the Tig, forehead. Can I get food? Trying to change your shape? It's a food porn I'll have to do.
A new form of darkspawn?
Gets into your knickers.
Yeah, childer. Chowder. Have you tried altering the character creation slider, Grant?
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Right. Let's get started. As you wish. Let's get started.
Oh, the floating's begun.
This should be easy enough. As you wish. Let's get
And
started.
forward.
Right. Let's get started. On. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Also, I guess if you didn't like insects, now would be not the time to watch. Where could the switch be? You could probably get people to pay for that kind of entertainment. Very Tomb of Annihilation. I'm just going to stick my hand into this statue's face.
Secret doors. Useful for sneaking out without the wife noticing.
Thanks, Ogren. Okay, so you can only have one summon at a time. Good to know. As you do, indeed, indeed. He's gave that anime girl physique. Depends on the anime, I guess? More just eating your right to become an anime girl? I mean, it might. But we'll support you on this quest, Graham. Saw a great post on Twitter saying that Tifa is more realistic than I can't remember the game the character was from, but basically Japanese character design is way more realistic than Western character design.
Do you feel that? There are darkspawn here.
I do, Nathaniel. Okay, I have this great thing called Mana Cleanse. And Fireball. Oh, Nathaniel's dead. Oberon's going that way too.
Let's get started.
God, Oberon just eat the health poultice and leave the golem. Mana. Double team!
Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. Right. Let's get started.
Oh, level up. You know what that means, chat.
This should be easy enough. Right.
You do the surgery, Tifa from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh yeah, the Tifa from the remake.
Next.
I just need to open the right menu. Change my weapons back. Oh, wait. Duh. Where's Nathaniel? Get up, you stupid dingus.
This should be easy enough.
Love Tifa. Tifa's pretty cool. Just the easiest way to heal everyone. Bird, sure thing. Oh, there we go. Right. Okay, where am I going? Where am I? Where is the most? Yeah, so that's the way I'm supposed to go. Let's go kill these fools. Walls are slimy.
Cheer up. No one loves a grump.
For a dead woman, you're remarkably perky.
I
Stop
can be less perky if
staring
you
at her
like.
breasts,
The
Nathaniel.
darkness of the deep roads has seeped into my soul. The world is dead. My heart is black. Alas. Whoa. Whoa.
Let's stick to perky.
Anyway. Magic, please. I mean, Tifa is what you want to look like, or be with, or look like. You go for both. Just go for both. Also, it's happening, chat. It's happening. Interesting.
Darkspawn, destroy the fiends.
Speak, and it will be done.
Right, well, let's just deactivate these traps.
Weapons at the ready.
Why can I not bees? Oh, it's happening. It's happening. Now I am bees. Bees. Right, chat, you have to behave now. Otherwise, this is what's going to fly at you.
Is this what they mean?
I am the bees. Sorry. Bees! There we go.
For generations, they have told you you were nothing, swept you away like so much dust. Now you are the only thing standing between them and the darkspawn that threaten our empire. Show them that you are not nothing. Show them that you can be warriors. Let the
Let's wait for this guy to finish speaking.
tremble with the thunder of your footsteps. Fight!
You can't see it because my webcam's in the way, but Reynold's face has been replaced by a swarm of bees. There we go. You don't know how to behave? Oh, well, clearly you do, because you are not all racist twits. Anyway, so this is... I believe I mentioned when I took control of Morgan, but this is the fastest way to move around the game. Whee! Also, it's very fun. Alright, well, I guess we'll investigate down here. Okay, I may have pressed the wrong button.
Watch your step. Trap ahead.
Let's turn all these traps off. Because AI rogues, even seeing the traps, will still tread on them. Oh, trigger them. That's not what I... Oh, okay, I know.
Watch your step.
I guess I missed the trap. Pressure plate, there we go. Well, their way of looking at things is how do we keep the business going with what we have right now rather than hoping for new business. So this is the front door. So you can just walk in through the front door as well. You just obviously encounter this room first. Okay. Time to loot the things over here. By which I mean you can kill the golem master before they activate the golems. I think is the point of coming in through the side entrance. Let's grab this corpse over here. I have the control rod. It is my golem. Unfortunately, most everything is dead. So there's that. Alright, so that scrolls I assumed will be a codex entry. No, just runes. And then loot the corpses over here. May have gotten a bit carried away being bees and kind of rushed through this area. There we go. Back on track. Also, why do I not have my sword? That's right, because I changed to a different character.
I am unable to do that.
That's all over there.
For generations, they have told you you were nothing, swept you away like so much dust.
Oh gee, I wonder where I'm supposed to go.
Now you are the only...
I'm sorry, look, I'm sorry I don't have a stable income yet, okay? I'm trying my hardest.
Show them that
I'm doing like 5 different projects. Never satisfied. This is completely joking, by the way. I have the most supportive partner in the world who lets me do this.
We have to follow them. I'm not gonna sit here and get eaten by those monsters.
But this is our home. We can't survive out
I am
here.
very trying, I know.
You won't survive in here.
On it.
It's the memory of fire, I guess. I'm gonna run out of space eventually. No. Ball of fire, please. Now he's on fire. Power, infinite power.
Excellent!
That would appear to be the way I'm supposed to go. Ooh. Let's do some reading. A scout's report. The defenses have failed and the golems are lost. The way is clear from the pillars of Kadash to Kal Harol. The Darkspawn are 3 days from Kal Harol. 4 at most. Prepare the tag. Dream of stable income 2? Yes. The freelance life, huh?
Does this please you?
I feel like I'm in a slightly different relationship than I should be with Nathaniel when he asks me things like that. One day work has increased a bit recently though, which is good. Or brief didn't undercharge like sucker. Start raising your prices then. I mean, I can't say the same. I can't comment. Oh, there's another talking Darkspawn. Fire from my hand. Codex. The disciples are split into 2 factions. Some serve the architect, some the mother. The children appear to be twisted mutations of Darkspawn. They have set even Hurlocks, Genlocks, and Ogres to fleeing. The monsters appear first as chowder grubs, gruesome larval creatures that wriggle on the ground. This is the only vulnerable stage of their development. To squish them is to do the world a favour. I'm assuming Sigrun. Wise man once told me never to argue with some better armed than the entire warrior caste on parade. Sigrun is a member of the Legion of the Dead, warriors exiled from Orzammar and sent on suicide missions against the Darkspawn. The Warden Commander found Sigrun fleeing a Darkspawn... I believe that's supposed to say nest. Nest in Kal Harol, the last survivor of her group. She has broken the Legion's oath by not fighting to her death. Sigrun joined Rhiannon to destroy the Darkspawn nest. Client too smart, ruthless, but like where you work with one client mainly. Which is bad, but you're lazy. I mean, you guys are my only freelance role-playing stuff at the minute. No magic for you. Read out back.
Let's get started.
Chin up.
Ready.
Someone must fend off the Darkspawn.
I tried to rescue him.
If we do, the ancestors will look kindly upon us and forgive us.
Mother, you can't
All
leave
safe.
me here.
Watch your little brother.
Got it.
Keep him quiet.
Mother, please. You don't know how to fight.
Oh, I've been in my share of scrapes over the years.
Oh, that's looped.
Mother.
So, because it's been a while since I said why I keep doing that.
Chin up, girl.
This spell removes injuries on every character bar me. So to save on injury kit, gravity trap. To save on injury kits, I will use that spell. Injury kits lower your health, movement, things like that. Stamina. Dalen's Journal. 2 Plutanis. More southern Tigers have fallen. Varen Tig and Kal Barosh are overrun. 4,000 lives lost. The Darkspawn are almost at the gates of Kal Hirol. The fortress must be evacuated. 4 Plutanis. There will be an exodus to Orzammar. Many nobles are appalled. Orzammar being a trade city so close to the surface. They fear losing their stone sense to the surface vapours. Ridiculous notion. But Orzammar is the easiest to defend. 7 Plutanis. Scouts have sighted the Horde. It is vast. To outrun the Darkspawn, the commanders say we must leave now with nothing beyond bare essentials. 7 Plutanis. Addendum. I have volunteered to remain behind with a contingent of men. We'll hold off the Darkspawn so others can escape. Ancestors have mercy. 9 Plutanis. The Castless are still here, forgotten in the panic. They are 500 strong. If even half can be inspired to fight, they'll make an army. There is a chance, a small chance, but this will make the difference. 10 Plutanis, 200 men and women. Ancestors grant that 200 are enough. 15 Plutanis. The Darkspawn have pushed us back to the inner keep. Only a handful of us survive, but we've held them back 5 days. We could not have done this without the Castless. No, not Castless. To call them Castless would be a mistake. Their sacrifice must not be forgotten. Did not go well in this tag.
Weapons were taken from the armories of Kal Hirol.
There's
I
Dalen then.
ask only for volunteers who would rather die fighting than give in.
Sod off. You people left us for dead.
Yeah, we should
I mean,
just
he
take your
didn't.
weapons and
He's
kill
standing
you
right there
instead.
trying to help.
Then you will go to your graves, knowing that you murdered the one person who thought you worthy to bear arms for Kal Hirol.
So I was checking a few things. Okay, and we're back.
Those bastards left us behind, and he wants us to fight to defend their escape.
Daylon, we're not bliss.
Oh, BioWare.
Facade duster. Some of us are going to try to make it to the surface. You in?
Actually, technically, that'd be you out.
No.
But, yeah, no.
I'm going to do something right for once in my life.
That is what it is. Aha! In the right hands, it might be useful. Yes, I'll just give it to the crazy dwarf. It's fine. Nothing bad could happen.
I have completed the task.
Bad game. Bad. I guess up that one.
Those bastards.
Might as well save. Don't know when I last saved, but I'll save now. Okay, now it's a party. Crack, crack. There just aren't enough legs in this picture. Let's get more legs. You gonna fight your own kind? Ham nom 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 nom. Ham nom nom nom. Ham nom 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 nom. Ham nom nom nom. Web. Oh wow, web works on spiders. Ooh, that's good. Ah, nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Sorry, am I getting into character too much? We good? I think we're good. I can open things as a spider. This is the best game ever. No idea. Even the spiders remind you of the huge spiders from the bathroom the other day? Oh, I'm sorry. Strength, bit of dex, bit more health. That might be useful, I guess. Oh, look at that spider. Right, if I... Oh, cool. Right, anyway. Oh, it took me to it. As you're making is making you even hungrier. I'm sorry. Someone needs to clip just shouting om nom. Someone can. Or I can make a note of the timestamp and highlight it and say chat told me to do it. Graham, if you're hungry, do what I do and just drink loads of water. Or drink of your choice. The Fortress of Kal Harol. Water bloat is real. The Fortress of Kal Harol was established by Paragon Hirol, you know, as is, and became known as a centre of learning for smiths. Its workshops are where Paragon Hirol conceived his famous improvements to golem resilience and power, and where Hirol's favourite student developed a method for storing refined lyrium that is still used today. These breakthroughs brought Kal Harol great prosperity, its passageways glittering with gold and silver. For decades, the Tig was the favoured home of apprentice smiths. Unfortunately, as time wore on, only the richest could afford to train there. When the Darkspawn came, Kal Harol was among the first of the great Tigs to fall. Our people still mourn the loss. From the writings of Shaper Ezerone. Screamed and screamed forgiven until he dealt with it and the spider hid under a flannel. Didn't that see? Good. Also, the spider has a lot of junk in the trunk. To use the crudity. It's pretty nifty, pretty swift though. Oh god, it's ominous. Anyway, stop doing that now. New. That's spider booty? Indeed. It came from... New. Gotta go fast. What if Sonic were a spider? That would make the recent movie unwatchable for a non-small number of the population. Oh, I'm coming for you. Web! That's not who I wanted to target at all. I just keep an eye on Prince's health. Alright. Get up. Oh, I healed too slowly. Too late. Oh, hang on. I think Ogren's one of those two. Okay, it would be terrifying if you're a spider. Oh, you know that the internet would make that spider sexy, though.
Right, let's get
oh, hang on. Take some of your mana.
As you wish.
Alright, I'm not going to hit anything because I'm not in the right. No. Ogren's going to die again because I suspect he can't receive healing. Yeah, Ogren can't receive healing. So you're just going to have to fall over in a moment, Ogren. Sorry about that. Nothing up there. Okay, back. The internet can make anything sexy. You are correct. I don't know if Ogren's got an injury or not, so I'm just going to do that. You're back. Welcome back, Kiwi. You missed some spider nomming.
Time is wasting time. Let's get on it.
I am, however, bees. So. Bees! Not all bad. Not all bad. Of course, when I'm bees or any other kind of animal, I can't cast spells, so the flaming weapons isn't active. I can't heal anyone. There we go.
Rush the attack! Go! The lost is mine!
But if the lost is yours, then
faults,
surely they're
Ogren,
found.
You are a remarkable fighter.
Really? Let's go around the corner so I can show you something else remarkable.
Ogren.
It was just a friendly compliment.
You're friendly, I'm brazen and lustful. We're even.
The Rock is talking! Ah! I may have positioned the camera just for that stupid joke, I'm sorry. You did not deserve that, chat. I am truly sorry. Probably going to come with that from the other side. Right, well, back to bees.
Got it.
Oh, it's on cooldown. You know what? I haven't been a bear yet. Let's be a bear.
We're surrounded.
Are we? This way. He just... yes, that's what Ogren gets. Women. Smash! I can't wait for the upgrade to make this a Barascan. Oh, he's dead. Never mind. That was a waste of the attack. I'm a bear, and you are dead before I get you. They pretend women don't like that style, but it's such a lie. I think using is around the corner remarkable. Go for it. Let us know how it works out for you.
Here they come.
Yeah, I should really have expected that. If I'm being honest.
Let's go.
Keeping an eye on Ogren's health.
Time to die.
Yeah, if you could, you know, summon your giant freak-ass spider, that'd be grand. Thinking about it. One golem's down. Two golems down. Three golems down. Paragon Herol. You ever see women in real life? Well, I mean, use it in virtual life. The Paragon Herol. Paragon Herol was a born warrior. He excelled at arms and strategy, but was not content. Herol believed he was born outside the caste system, able to be anything he chose. A warrior, a smith, even a noble. He would not rest until he had mastered the art of war, the art of smithing, and the art of rule. He was eccentric, maybe even mad. Some said he'd taken too many blows to the head in the provings, yet Herol accomplished what he set out to do. He trained under the greatest smiths and the greatest warriors, and his achievements in both fields were so great that the assembly could not help but make him a paragon. Thus, Noble House Herol was born, from the writings of Shaper Ezerine. I mean, you could just feel your own if you want to remember. Is that belt any good? I mean... eh. Oh! It's possibly better than my current stuff. You have them, they literally look down. Yeah, you know, like some of my friends, Graham, who have told me a couple of times that they kind of only remember they have breasts when they're going downstairs. Girdle of Calharol. That's a decent belt. You know, belt. Actually, what is Ogren currently wearing? Right, anyway. Barely wait to get back to the action. That's a bad joke. Why is anyone here? Why do I have 9 subs? What? Why? Guess, but you know, are your faith texture? That's an interesting way of talking about your body. Well, that Herlock died. I didn't have to do it. I guess I got close enough to trigger things. Like, got close enough to trigger the Darkspawn attacking each other, and then just left. I'm assuming this way loops around. Oh, no.
I cannot let them be forgotten. No!
Oh, he got wrecked. Oh! I'm sure that's supposed to be hitting Dalen.
May the stone remember the defenders of Calharol.
You're not the only one, Angel, right? Enough about boobs, back to reality. No, you can keep talking about boobs if you want. No, not there. I assume this one? Dwells left the castles behind when the Calharol. The warrior Dalen who said to defend the Tigers spied the castles to find code names listed. Tablet is representative of Autumn, Voldrick and Dworkin would be interested in seeing the tablet. Okay.
Died warriors. He wanted them to be remembered as warriors. Warrior caste. And look, he carved their names in this tablet. All of them. We can't just leave this here. We have to find some way to honor the memory of those who died here.
Maybe I don't want to give you that window on my Twitch channel. Where's my inventory? I completely... There it is. Right. Remove that. And that. And that. I pressed A instead of Y. End me. There we go. Grab a shield. Put it in my chest when I get back, I guess. You got a load of marshmallows on Amazon and just squeeze those when you see pillow boobs on the sky. One problems, one solutions. You know, I'm pretty sure if you went on Amazon or places like that, you could find simulated breasts. Would not background up, they're not too hot. Oh, contention. It's a brave opinion. Bear charge! started that charge too far away. Smack. Roar. We did make it quick. Thank you, Nathaniel. Thank you for suggesting that. Silverite heavy plate. Interesting. I'll at least sell for a decent amount, even if I never use it. I'm at 122 sovereigns. Oh, good. I have enough money to repair the keep. I need to go that way. Oh, that's how you get all the way around there. Interesting. Is there another way to go? Nah, it's just a small side route. Oh well, at least while I'm a bear, it can't change my weapons.
It is as you wished.
What have I done? I mean, he's not wrong. There is a difference between tough and hard. Ahem. Charge! I'm a bear with spells? What?
Too easy.
I think the game's broken and I can't get back. This is a problem actually because I can't change back. And the last time I saved was a while ago? Right, I'm gonna wait until this comment's over, save the game, reload and see if that works. Anyway. No, tough means resilient, hard means solid. Right, see if that resets my spell problem. Those are examples given. Those are some good examples. Well,
what now?
That's a problem. See if I no, my luck, I overwrote the save that has the correct spell loadout, as in no spells at all, because I'm a bear, and bears aren't known for being spellcasters in this world. Oh, also, Graham, I was thinking about your 6-armed, big-horned, 3-tailed, sexy as F D&D race, and I'm going to do it as a tiefling sub-race. I hope that's cool with you. Well, this is a problem. When was the autosave? 10 minutes ago. Just seeing if there's anything else I can think to do. Because I can't unequip anything while I'm there. Nothing too loud at... Because I said I was thinking of doing your 6-armed, big-horned, 3-tailed, sexy as fuck D&D race as a tiefling sub race. Huh. Right, well, this is a problem. How close am I to... I don't think this will solve the problem, but I've got nothing to lose by trying, because I'd rather do this than replay 10 minutes I didn't have to replay. Please do you want to draw that now? Cool. I went the wrong way. End me. I don't even know how I ended up in this state. I mean, obviously I know how I became a bear, but... I don't know how I ended up as a bear with spells. Just going to see if resetting the map works. If not, I'll just have to reload the autosave. Because I think it was fine on the autosave. Those 3 tails have a second function apart from your tails, you won't like it. Graham, tieflings in my D&D world come from a pleasure-pain realm, so it's basically I made one afterlife, and yes, they're the offspring of mortals and infernals. That didn't work. Right, okay. Load the autosave. Hopefully the autosave isn't broken. So you're probably not going to be the first to get there. The afterlife used to work on the principle that everything that you wanted to do that happened, you got to do everything you wanted to do, but then everything you wanted to do happened to you as well. So if you wanted to do particularly nasty things, they would happen to you in return. Yeah, I can see what you're going for. Don't worry. You just do nice things happen to you in return. Kind of, that's how the afterlife in my D&D
For all your faults, Ogren, you are a remarkable fighter.
Really?
Well, we get this conversation again.
Let's go round the corner so I can show you something else remarkable.
It was just a friendly compliment.
A rock's
You're
talking again, chap.
friendly, I'm brazen and lustful. We're even.
Okay, right. I've got some inventory management to do again. Gotta kill the golems as well. Sure.
Right.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
I am unable to do that.
If you investigate another sign, you have might break it. That's the point. It's a neutral afterlife. I'm going to save repeatedly during this section, just so that doesn't happen again. Also, I don't know what was with the spell selection it had given me. Let's
I am
do these.
unable to do that.
But no one can get to that afterlife anymore, so it's a problem. That's where undeath comes from. The afterlife is closed. Death by 1,000 bees! I was like, the move from book you read? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be derivative. Nathaniel is dead. Unfortunately, I can't be bees to heal him. You get the afterlife you expect to receive. Yeah, I mean, largely in line with that idea. fine. My inventory's full. I'll take care of it. Junk, junk, junk. Well, I'm not an animal. That is actually a better staff. Yes. Please. Guess I'll keep that for Anders. Junk. Junk. Iron. Get that out of here. Silverite or above. I don't know if you can get above Silverite, just so everyone's aware. Destroy, destroy, destroy. Just going to destroy the cheaper things.
Be on your guard.
Oh, great, heavy plate. Lots of holy men who don't think they're worth the good people receive a horrible afterlife because that's what I expect to receive. That's largely the hell of the Sandman universe. Okay, right. Save the game. People go to hell because they expect to go to hell, not because they should.
Got it.
I think the bear might be cursed, so we're gonna walk around as a spider for a moment. Aha, poisoned. And webbed. Feel that sound cutting out. Are we good? Everyone dead? Good. True, true, don't even believe in hell, but I'm certainly still there. Eh. I honestly think there are enough problems in this life that I don't need the stress of worrying about the next. I just try to live this life as best I can. Alright, I guess we're going over there. I just stick to the golden rule. Live compassionately.
Time to celebrate.
Okay, right. So. That's where it all went to heck. Grab this. Grab the lyrium. Do I have the, No. Where did that room go? Or was that further in?
Does this please you? Got it.
I have flaming weapons, why not? Was that room down there? I think it was. Oh, hang on. Nope, it was over here. Where's this room? Live for today-ish. Yep. That's my plan.
By the stone, remember.
Cannot let them
Cal
be.
Haral, who was born castless and died warrior.
Smack.
He wanted them to be remembered as warriors. Warrior caste. He carved their names in this tablet. All of them. We can't just leave this here. We have to find some way to honor the memory of those who died here.
That's why I've picked it up and shoved it in my pocket. Okay. Alright, I've got the quest again. We're all good. I think we're back to where I was-ish. Just don't leave the house. What is leaving the house exactly? I had my fortnightly look out the front door earlier when I grabbed the recycling bag in to clean it. Oh, hell. Alright, I'm going to risk it. Right. Bear has the bear abilities. Think you have to do tomorrow to get food? I know, I'm sorry. Roar.
On it.
Take the ore, I guess. I would like to loot the body, thank you. Okay, so I have to go down south. Check over here. They broke your leg exercise in the garden because I thought the postman was going to approach me. Ooh. You just kind of jump backwards or something? Okay. Thank you, Golem. Guess I've been picking up damaged equipment throughout and then just fixed it there. So that's cool. Also, this whole forge is amazing. It's really well modeled. Right, I'm going to risk it. I'm going to stay as a bear and save. Autosave, don't corrupt. I can't wait to be a Barascan though. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, let's just get rid of Spellcaster right away. Nom, 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 nom. Oh my god, you melted everything in that room without me. I'm so proud of you all. Who said that? There's a guy in a cage. Probably doesn't want to see a bear. He can see a ghost instead. You're on loot from back garden to front, so provision I know. Sorry, I'm pull up. And I don't want to keep barreling forward and catch the virus. I took shop turner now. Ooh.
This animal must be pretty old. They make him different.
I'm glad you didn't break the leg, though.
Bronco once explained it to me, but I'll be a Nug's uncle if I remember what she said. Crazy harpy. Huh.
Well, there'll be approval tied to this faux show. So... I guess... Helps if you spell his name right. Where is it? There we go. / approval. Just keep... That's not where we are. That's not where we are. Here we go. Are you alright?
Yeah, the thing just reminded me of Bronca, that's all. Look, Warden, I know she's gone. I know it.
She's not.
Sometimes I sod it.
Exercise is done. I understand.
Look at me, whimpering like a wet
Exercise
box of
can be
kittens.
fun if you do it the right way.
Let's go make paste out of some darkspawn.
You got it, Ogren. That would appear to be the way I have to go, so let's go and talk to Stefan. Shifted to make myself more comfortable and the chair slid backwards. Fantastic.
Thank the Maker. It's a relief to see someone who isn't one of those monsters.
How about Ghost Elf, though?
Please, for the love of all that's good, let me out. I couldn't stand another minute with these creatures.
You mean the Darkspawn?
Of course I mean the Darkspawn! You see anyone else here?
Why haven't they killed you then? And what are you doing here in the first place?
I mean, it can be exercise.
I overheard Colbert talking about the chasm, and I thought I'd sneak in past the Darkspawn to see if there was any treasure. Well, I found something in this place before the Darkspawn caught me.
You thief! What you have belongs to the Dwarven people.
Well, they weren't here to defend it. It's not stealing if they've abandoned it. You can have
I
it
was here
if you let
first.
me out. I don't want it anymore. It's caused nothing but trouble.
This sounds like maybe a Sigrun approval. Situation going on here. No. Apparently not, actually. Interesting. What did you find?
I'm not sure, but it looks valuable. I've got a nose for these things, trust me. Come on.
I don't know,
All I want is to
Stefan.
get
Why would I
out of
trust
here.
you? I just realised there's somewhere else I could check. I'm tempted to just let him out. Usually if someone's got the Darkspawn corruption, you can like tell based on the character model. Let's just let him go. Sounds like a deal.
Thank you. My life is worth more than this. Take the blasted thing.
Good, you're free. Try not to get killed.
Thank you. Thank you a million times over.
It just trips and falls in the lava and dies anyway. Right. Anyway, so that was the thing. Good Samaritan moment of the mission done. Oh, cutscene. Yum 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 yum. Oh, face everything mother could love.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
As you wish.
So these are like the new enemy of the DLC, and they're really freaking annoying. To the point where I'm not messing around. I'm just going to use my tried and tested methods. I think we're all good. However, Ogren does need a heal.
What needs killing?
And you need to summon a giant spider.
Speak up!
Oh, overwhelmed. Joy. What a great ability that is. The children. When grubs devour the flesh of slain Darkspawn, a dramatic change occurs. To a sound of tearing flesh, legs emerge. The chowder can now run down its prey with startling speed. Have health, everyone. Although I'm pretty sure we're good. Yeah, we're good. He didn't even get to summon his spider. Which way do I want to go? I'll go this way. It loops back around to the entrance, so that's the thing. I'm wondering if Wednesday's problem I had with the recording was that I clicked the mouse to wake it up, and it happened to be over the record button. That'd be entirely on brand.
Let's get started.
Good on that front. Inventory full. Okay. Ha. Maybe I should have gone down to the right first. Just had to record a handover for Lorraine, you're so sad. I'm sorry, beautiful. That's a good joke. It will hopefully get better, if it's any consolation.
Come on, move those feet.
Also, Lorraine's probably not too happy about it.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started. As you wish. Right. On. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On. Right. Let's get started. As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Something is sounding squelchy. And it's Ogren, I think. Actually, not sure if she knows. Oh dear. I mean, I'm surprised she's not been furloughed, actually. I guess sales are important.
Next.
Alright, we good? Good. Drift back to the surface this way.
Watch for the blood.
That made me jump. I'm not ashamed to admit. Fireball, please. And while I'm at it, let's drop a spicy flame blast. The contract has some technical self-employed. It is weird. The whole thing's messed up. Both the steps the government are taking and how your company is responding. Nope.
Right.
Fire.
You never had a chance. On.
Swing! 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 I know how to be a sword fighter, right?
On. Let's get started. Show me what you've got.
Come on, Nathaniel. Oh, pull me! AI, if you could. What I hate about the overwhelm attack ability, call it what you will, is that there's no way to stop it without killing the thing. And depending on how much health it has, that can be a problem. Guess just that. So I'm hoping.
Destroy the feed.
You son of a bitch. That's where I need to go because I can get out of. I may as well go all the way around for now.
Right.
I need to get to a merchant, so I was going to leave this area and sell loads of stuff and then come back. Right, there we go. Consistent damage over time. Also, shout out to Sigrun being a rogue with an axe.
You were so intent on announcing our arrival to the Black Planet. You should have brought
This also means that when I come back through here, everything will be dead. Yay! Dead dog spawn. Chowder. I'm in the fire now. Two must step in the fire to attack me. Step in the fire. So someone level up this thing. Right, I'm gonna get out of the fire. So I can see health bars and things.
Excellent.
Right. Sigrun, your cunning is real low, so we're going to prioritize that for the moment. Herbalism. Lockpicking. Just in case Nathaniel's ever not in my party for whatever reason, I'd like the option to still pick locks. Colorado lower reaches, that's Knotwood Hills. I'm going to save, go out here and see where it takes me, because I've still got a couple of rooms down south to look at, but if I can clear my inventory, that would be fantastic. Anders, most powerful slow foe slain. Rambling Elf. Oh, sweet, that's unlocked it as a shortcut. Now I'm going to use the fastest mode of transport available to me.
Let's get on it.
And fly out of here as bees. So speedy. Arriba, arriba. Arriba. Anyway. It's a bit hard to control. But I've got it. There we go. Sort of got it. Maybe. Where am I going? Vigil's Keep. Because I've got stuff to put in my chest and stuff to sell, so may as well just do it all at the same place. Don't hit me with those random encounters. I don't have the inventory space for a random encounter. Oh my god, Ogren.
Speak. This will be done.
This should be easy enough. Right.
I'm assuming that Ogren got overwhelmed. literally in this case.
This one's mine!
Right.
Alright, unstun please. Because I kind of need to down a health thing.
As you wish.
Wow, that did all my health.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Right, you're dead. Well, that was interesting, watching Ogren's health just slowly disappear. Well, rapidly disappear, actually. I don't know where you're going, pal.
As you wish. On. This should be easy enough. Right, let's get started.
Thank you, kind sir. Take this pouch of coins in return. But now I'm off to Vigil's Keep.
This should
Okay.
be easy enough.
Get rid of their injuries from falling unconscious. Anything else to loot? I may have the hiccups. That's mildly annoying. In the field. And then to the world map. Please. Thank you. That was weird. Most excellent. Right. Before talking to anyone and selling anything.
How do you stand living under all that rock?
I don't understand. We just do.
For me, maybe?
Under a
For me, maybe what?
Just thinking about the crushing weight of a mountain overhead makes me shudder.
Surfacers live in buildings. If a building falls on you, it will make you just as dead.
Thanks for the reminder.
Gather my party and go forth, yes, into the throne room, which is essentially the party camp.
So what would you do if you didn't have to be a Grey Warden?
Okay, Anders, that's a bit forwards, but I'll allow it. I don't have to do anything.
Really? Once you drink the blood, it's all downhill, no? I've never liked the idea of being trapped somewhere, to be honest. It reminds me of the Circle. After my 7th escape attempt, you'd think they'd have given me credit for trying.
7 escape attempts?
I got really good at escaping the tower. Just never good at staying escaped. Until now, I suppose. You know, there is one thing I miss about the tower. My cat.
Why didn't you take it with you?
It wasn't mine. Just a mouser that hung around the tower. A vicious little tabby. There were days when that stupid cat was the only person I saw. Except for it not being a person. Still, I liked him. Poor Mr. Wiggums.
Oh yeah, hiccups for me are annoying. I'm sure they're amusing for us. Why poor Mr. Wiggums?
He became possessed by a rage demon, but he did take out 3 Templars. I was never more proud.
Because he's a cat?
A toast to Mr. Wiggums, then. May he
Cats
forever
are
eat
small
mice in
bundles
the
of
face.
rage. It's got approval. Can't be upset about that. Right. That's a good joke. These are named weapons, so as usual with named things, I'm going to deposit them. Oh, that's a better shield. Okay, right, well. Sigrun's armor, because it's cool, can go in here. I'll see if I can find the rest of the Calherol stuff. Really should start using these. Stash that for now. And stash all the gifts and things. Probably just going to sell those. Keep that on me. Sure, I'll level up pandas. Why not? Magic and willpower. There we go. Inventory. Junk. Oh, I need to stash all these arrows and things I don't need anymore. Junk, junk. Equip. I'm a ghost in a castle. Stash that, stash that, stash that, stash that. Should probably take out one kind of arrow. Let's go with the fire arrows. Just to give to Nathaniel. Oh, not the golem control rod. Oh no. Save the game and then sell everything to Uriah so I know who's got all my stuff.
Anything, Commander?
Nice.
Yes.
Yes.
Cool. Neat. Not sure. Well, I mean, I know why they added all of the extra class options, because if you've got a high level character already, you're not going to have that many choices when you level up. Okay, I've got some sand for you.
I emptied out my stores blasting those darkspawn. Once we're done with repairs, we should talk.
I think I gave the 80 sovereigns.
I don't suppose you've reconsidered?
Ah, there we go.
Coin comes and goes, but dwarven walls never fall.
I could spare 80 sovereigns, this had better be worth it.
It will be, Warden. Good luck to anyone who tries to breach these walls. Ha!
Now can I talk to you?
I emptied out my stores blasting
Maybe
those
not just yet.
darkspawn.
Lilith.
Do you remember me? The merchant from the road.
I have to go, she's got so much
I've
work.
made a
What
deal
time you
with
on
your
till?
Mistress Woolsey to provide some new
Uh,
stock for the other
probably about
merchants
half-
here. Make her bless you,
What time is
sir.
it? Sometime around 6. Probably sometime just before 6. And then I'll be on before our game tomorrow with some probably wizard subclass stuff.
You're back. You need anything?
Found an ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron. Very high quality.
Armor and weapons could be made with this.
Commander, if you like, we could outfit your men. It wouldn't cost you anything, but some soldiers would have to guard the miners.
You'll have your guards, my men need better gear.
So I'm to make armor for all Amaranthine's rabble? Heren, you abuse me so. It's unconscionable.
Commander's orders.
Fine, I'll work. But I want a challenge one day. Something to sink my teeth into.
Oh, Wade. Yeah, it'll be behind the screen class.
Were you there
creation
when
stuff.
my father was killed?
Don't go digging in the dust for things
Goodbye.
laid to rest. Does no one any good.
Whatever people say about him, he was still my father. And I just want to know if he suffered.
I'm not the person to ask.
Very well, Ogren. Evade the question.
I mean, technically I'm the person to ask, but I'm not going to telling you anything. Gonna run away from all my problems.
Got it.
Time to be bees again. Bees! Move so fast. So speedy, bees.
Something tells me it's yours.
Miss Maggie. I remember her. She's not mine. She belonged to my sister, Delilah. Miss Maggie was her favorite doll.
Miss Maggie appears to be missing her arms.
Delilah and I had a fight. Then I ripped off Maggie's arms and hid them in places where Delilah would find them later.
What a sweetheart you were.
Except she never did. Clearly, because the doll has no arms. Wow, the minimap is not happy with this right now. Oh boy. So to the trade quarter. Right. I need to do some heraldry stuff.
I am unable to do that.
Heraldry stuff. My shield, because it's kind of boring.
All
oh,
set.
no, not that
Idle
one.
time is wasting time. Let's get on it. Got it.
Guess that's a glitch. Okay, so the lower reaches I haven't been to yet. That's... I should open this door. Don't need to go that way anymore, but it's good to have it open. And then I'm going to go check out these rooms to the south. With a much diminished inventory. So I can pick up more loot. Check this one first. Cool. Nothing apart from the rest of Hirul's defense armor set. Neato. Cool. Right, well that was a good room to go to. What was that room? The treasury. That makes sense. So I'll go and see if the Hirul's defense armor set's better than the armor of the dead for Oghren. Oh, Jesus. Puzzles. Okay, right. Well, we're going to be here a while. It just says tomb. Wonderful. I gotcha. Where's the blue one? There. Well, that was way easier than I expected it to be. Cool. Alright, well that was profitable. I believe I have all the pieces of the Hero's Defense armor set now, so when I get back to Vigil's Keep, as I said, we can see if it's better than what Oghren's currently wearing. But for now, we shall go to the lower reaches of Kal Hiral on this wonderful tour of Darkspawn infested reaches of Amaranthine. Yelp reviews so far, it's like 4 out of 10. Locals are a bit aggressive. Some strange wildlife. The water seems fine to drink though. So there's that. Might visit again, might not. I guess it depends. Well, at least we're close to the surface, I guess. I don't like this.
What now?
Long stretch of nothing, if I'm being honest. Cue the spider.
Is anyone else afraid of what we'll find at the end of this corridor?
Yes, Nathaniel. Yes, I am. We might go to Blackwood Marsh after this one. Pick up Kristoff. Smash!
The architect sends many, but does not come himself. He is a coward.
Coward.
I will kill you. And he will know that he has failed to destroy the lost. He will know that the mother will tear him apart.
Oh!
Who comes now? I can feel you, but you are no Darkspawn. What trickery is he planning? You will die, as all who serve the Architect will die. The Mother demands it.
I sense something wrong.
Tempo's going.
Weapons at the ready.
So he's blizzarded us, I've tempested us, and the golem I think's dropped from Inferno. I think that's what's happening.
Let's get started. Right. As you wish. Victory shall be mine. On.
Oh, you son of a bitch game. Why would you do that?
I'm badly injured.
Well, I'm dead. Fucking game. Hate the fact that it resets my weapon.
I'll get on it.
Gonna reload that. We're gonna go about this slightly better, I guess. Maybe try to get both AoEs off at the same time and don't stack them, just kind of like a Venn diagram with them.
Watch your step.
Get him in the Inferno. I don't know what's happening. But something happened. Keep everyone alive. I guess I got Tempest off? Oh no, I don't have the mana for Tempest. Not the spider, but Ogren. Nathaniel's down, so that's less than ideal.
Weapons at the ring.
I'm just doing nothing. Okay, right, well. This isn't gonna go well. Yeah, I'm just gonna reload again. I don't know if I'm high enough level to do this. Maybe I should go for the staff. Let's try that. Let's try using the staff. Charge!
That's harder than it looks.
That's what she said. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. Well, I mean, it came from the gutter, obviously, but...
Warden senses tingling.
Nope. Heal everyone. Right, I've got like a death ward. That's a life ward. There we go. Sorry, I'm focusing, so I'm not going to be able to talk as much. Get up, 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 get up. Oh, right, I haven't set the tactics to heal. That's part of the problem. Oh, this is fucking boss fight. Cheap boss fight. Well, I just had a call that was gate crashed by a small child. That's fun. Oh, that, yeah, I can imagine. Right, let's set some tactics, because they're not healing themselves, which is something that they should be doing. Also, I can just change the difficulty if it becomes a problem. Select tactics. No. If you're under 25% health, heal. Being attacked by a melee attack, then you ghost. I do. I very much do want to use that set of tactics. Self, health. Below 25%. Heal. Sigrun. Again, health. Below 25%. Nope, not ability. Heal. Should not have to do this. What else can I do to help? Oh, wrong button. The staff gives me a ranged option, so that's good. I guess I can cast Life Ward now. That's a long cooldown. I should have saved after setting the tactics. God damn it. Okay, I'm not going to win this. I'm going to Get out of the fire. Ogren, you appear to be in the fire. Could you maybe not stand in the fire? Sigrun, here's a thought. I'm either clearly doing something wrong or nowhere near high enough level. Because this golem is just melting them. Happily, if it's the latter, I could just turn around and leave. Okay. Focus on the lost greater warmth bomb. People aren't supposed to melt? No, they are not. Also, apparently the waterfalls can be used here. They're not. No, Kiwi, they're not, actually. The trouble is everyone's prioritizing the golem every time, so I don't know how to fix that. I get one more go at standard, and I'm just dropping it down to easy. The wiki says this is like the second hardest boss fight in the DLC. I really should have saved after setting these. I'm an idiot. Save that set of tactics. Nope. Self. Health. Bullet 25. Use item. Health poultice. Cool. Self. Health. Nope. Oh, I should just stand there healing all the time. Gotcha. Save the game. I learned. I mean, also I could just turn around and leave, come back with a few levels, but I'm stubborn. I'm going to be honest. I don't know if this is doing anything, because I don't know if it's cutscene's cancelling it, but I'll cast Life Ward on him again. Oh, also, I guess Flaming Weapons isn't going to do anything. Well, it actually might against the Lost. So we'll do that.
This should be easy.
No, Ogren, the Lost. Sigurd also Lost.
Time for a little cleanup.
And then I can't believe oh my god, what happened? The waterfalls didn't put the fire on.
Let's get started.
And this is the problem. I can't stop them targeting the golem. So even if I do take control momentarily to attack the Lost with them, as you can see,
Let's get started.
they go back for the golem.
As you wish. This should be easy enough.
Right.
Let's get started.
I'll just do a heal. I'm going to keep revival just in case another one of them drops.
Let's get started. Let's get
Ogre and have that health poultice.
This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
I'm glad I've got the ranged option of the staff. There we go. I thought the Lost would be the harder target, if I'm being honest. I guess not. Take your stick. It's mine now.
This should be easy enough.
He must have been protecting the brood mothers. Now we just have to put an end to them, and whatever these darkspawn were planning.
Yes, that. A bit more mana. I guess that. Yes. I have mastered shapeshifting. Also, if I recall correctly, you go straight from one boss fight to another boss fight. Just going to equip that for this boss fight. Seems like it might be useful. Where did that stick go? There it is. It's the same. So the one I've got is 5 con, 2 health regen, rock flame, 10 spell power. Yeah, I'm using his stuff. Cool. Find someone who can fashion something useful out of it. Do you think perhaps that could be Wade? Do you think he might relish the opportunity to fashion armor from a golem's shell? Sewers. Interesting. Oh, that means they're not waterfalls. Well. Did I save? I can't remember if I saved, but I'm going to save again. Autosave anyway. Spooder.
I'll go soak your head.
I guess you can't summon a Spooder right now? I'll have a wolf then. Oh hey, I've seen enough hentai.
Right, as you wish. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. Let's get started.
Cool. Right, well. Tentacles. Tentacular Spectacular. Here on this stream. Is this legal? Am I breaching Twitch's terms of service by doing this? I believe there are bobs about to be shown on stream as well.
Darkspawn up ahead.
Right. As you wish.
So we're at that save, why not?
There are darkspawn near.
I can. Really? Oh, I guess they're still in animation, huh?
This should be easy enough. Right, on. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. On. As you wish. Right. This should be easy enough. Let's get started. This should be easy enough. As you wish. On. Right. Let's get started. On.
I'm shooting at the tip of the tentacle. Grandma's even here. I know she's going to miss out. She missed out on the tentacles. And as I say, I believe there are bobs below me.
I'm afraid to look too closely. What if one of those creatures was someone I once knew?
Bob's all the way down there.
Darkspawn approach. Watch for their blood.
I mean, they're just tentacles. They're okay.
It's a little dark, isn't it?
On it.
It is underground, Nathaniel. Fuck, it's too boring this way. I have to watch the window. Same alert. Yeah, we did summon her with talk of bobs and tentacles.
I did it. If the rest of the Legion were alive, I know they would honor you in some way.
Also, welcome back. I'm sorry so many had to die.
I used to wish I could get away from the others. Now I'm all alone and I just want them back. Silly, isn't it? What's curious is that we seem to be caught between two factions of Darkspawn. I've never heard of such a thing. The Darkspawn are by nature vicious, and they have always fought amongst each other. But for there to be two organized factions, this is something else.
I noticed that too. It worries me.
Good. It's not just me then. Something has changed in the Darkspawn, and I don't think I like it. Well, it's something to ponder. Especially when you need to be reminded that impending doom is always right around the corner.
What will you do now?
Oh, I'll probably disappear into the bowels of the deep roads, never to be seen again. One good thing about the deep roads is that you never run out of Darkspawn to fight.
Or you could consider coming with me.
Go? With you? But that would go against my vow, and my plan to disappear into the deep, unmourned, and forgotten.
I am looking for Grey Wardens. Join us.
Be a Grey Warden? Is that allowed? Can you be both part of the Legion and a Grey Warden?
You could be the first.
And I'd be more effective at killing the Darkspawn, won't I?
The game keeps eating my inputs because of the lag, by the way.
I will follow you. You seem an all-right sort, and I'll be better off with you at my back than alone.
Thanks, Sigrun.
Let's go then. The Darkspawn await.
I'm glad I seem an all-right sort. The Bob's gone. The Bobs are dead. Right, there's a doorway over here somewhere. This way. Oh, it's the way out, happily. Add to his defense a little bit. Go with that. The breeding pit. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Actually, I need to put my archivist sash back on. Away! Back to Visuals Keep, sell some stuff, and then we'll do the Turnable Estate. Oh, cool. No random encounter. Cutscene.
Cal Herol!
Oh, hey, more boss.
Lost! The lost is lost! Lost!
Mother, be calm.
Calm, yes. Once I was calm. Once Mother listened to the beautiful call, felt it wash over her and inside her, and she was calm. But now there is no calm. The Father took that away, and now he takes away Cal Herol, my poor pets in Kal Hirol. The father knew I would send them against him. The father feared. Kal Hirol is gone, but the mother still has her tricks. Many, many tricks.
But what will the mother do?
Do? I will laugh.
And so she does.
And then I will wait.
And there we go.
Warden, I did warn you about the stone.
Forgot how terrifying they are.
Human masons will use whatever's at hand, but for proper walls, you need proper stone.
Obviously. Go on.
The nearest quarry has some miserable slate nonsense. I need proper granite. The darker the better. I don't suppose, you know, in your travels...
She just rows of boobies. How did you mention that more? I'm used to it. I've seen a few brood mothers. I haven't come across any. I'll keep an eye out.
I'll be here. Don't tarry too long. Got a wall to rebuild.
Hey Wade, you wanted a challenge, right? Well, just wait until after I save the game. You wanted a challenge, right? How about a golem skin?
Warden.
You want to talk with me?
Horan is content to let me craft away in obscurity under dreadful conditions. Never a care for the art of crafting.
But you're not so dreadfully common.
I certainly appreciate fine weapons and armor.
Exactly. I want to make wondrous things. Things a dwarf and craftsman would appreciate. If you come across any fantastical materials, could you perhaps visit old Wade?
Wade, what are you about?
Dunno.
Oh, nothing. Nothing. Remember, fantastical materials.
Well, I happen to have this piece of golem
Yes,
in my
Commander?
pocket. I found this golem shell in Kal Hirol.
Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait.
Nope. Nope. Inferno Golem. It's so much better when it's on fire. Centuries ago, during the Dwarven Empire's Golden Age, dwarves commanded vast armies of golems. Golems guarded the taigs and patrolled every branch of the deep roads. As men of steel and stone, they were eternal, indestructible, and perfectly obedient. But Paragon Hirol was not satisfied. He wanted Kal Hirol's golems to be greater. In his forge, he gave them hearts like furnaces that would burn evermore. Thus became the Inferno Golems, with eyes that burned and veins coursing with molten lava. Thanks for that, Hirol. You did me a solid. What a day. First, materials for working with golem shells. What a day. First, I need some wool padding. Working with golem shells can chafe, don't you know. Second, delirium potion made by a master to ensure the soul that once inhabited this armor is washed away for good. You wouldn't want the golem coming back, would you? Also, some pure iron. Pure, mind you, no imperfections at all. And a packet of ground blood lotus. Maybe some soup? No. Okay, so wool padding. Probably a great delirium potion. Pure iron, ground blood lotus.
This should be easy enough.
Oops. Well, I sold some wool padding. Plenty of delirium potions. Oh, wool padding's in plot, so that's cool. So all I actually need is the okay, the vase is just other. The vase is just other. All I actually need is the blood lotus, which might be in my chest.
You arranged for quite the welcome for us, didn't you, Commander? Not that I mind. Gave me a chance to do some proper testing.
This is a crazy dwarf, by the way. Testing of what?
Explosives! The name is Dworkin Glavenok. Some call me Dworkin the Mad. That don't ruffle my beard, though. You have to be a little mad in my line of research.
Did you invent these explosives?
I developed these particular formulations. It's the Kunari who perfected the art.
Gosh darn Kunari.
It just gets in my craw. Sullen, ashen-skinned giants shouldn't be allowed to outsmart dwarves. So, I've been conducting experiments on lyrium sand and other volatile
As you do, you understand. Is there any way I can help?
If you got a mind to, aye.
He
used up all the
has some good
explosives on those
enthusiasm for what he does.
darkspawn. I can make more, but I'm out of lyrium sand. Lyrium dust is all over the place, but that's too fine. Dust's good for fuses, but not the boom I'm looking for. With real lyrium sand, I can set the lads to work.
How much do you need? Because I've got 2. You're in luck. I found some lyrium sand.
Wonderful. We can start making more explosives.
Warden, before you let my brother blow himself to little bitsies, tell him to be careful.
Don't listen to Voldrick. I
Be
know
careful.
what I'm about.
And how many apprentices have you lost? 3? No, 4?
We'll know the risks. If we succeed, our names will go down in history.
It's worth it to blow ourselves up. So this, I believe, does have an outcome on the end of the DLC, so bear with me 1 second. Please, quest line. Thank you. Bombs away, here we go. Also, just so everyone's aware, my stomach's playing up a little, so I don't know if I'll be doing the full 4 hours today. Let's just go with do what you will.
Aye, Commander. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
What a laugh. I have more sand for you.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
Wasn't expecting dwarves at the vigil.
King Balin was a contentious choice, but he's good to his allies. The king figured the least he could do was send a few mad dwarves the warden's way.
We'll talk later, then play yourself up.
I'll be careful. Careful-ish.
I only ask for ish. Just going to assume that's worse.
When your father took over the Jarl of Denerim's palace, he
Oh,
moved
dear.
his bedroom next to the dungeon.
What are you talking about?
Oh dear, Ogren, don't do it.
Sounds like someone liked to nip down for a bit of torture before bedtime.
Why are you telling me this?
Hey, everyone needs daddy issues. Just trying to help.
Ogren, why? Why?
Hey, Commander, we need to talk.
Okay. Let's just go to his wiki page. course, Ogren.
Dreams. You get them? This is a Grey Warden thing, huh? Why didn't anyone tell me?
You're Ogren, fearless. You eat nightmares for breakfast.
Yeah, this particular dream put me right off my breakfast. In my dream, I saw one of those bloated, vomit-smeared brood mothers, and it had Hespeth's face. You remember Hespeth, don't you?
I do.
Bronca was there and whispered, "It's time." And Hespeth screamed and 1,000 darkspawn burst from her.
That's strange.
You're telling me. Then the darkspawn surrounded me and started talking, asking me if I would like lemon in my tea. And could I please teach them to read and write? And one of them kept repeating, "Where's the baby?" And that's when I woke up.
I think you've got too much on your mind.
Usually they accuse me of the opposite. Thanks for listening, Commander.
Dungeon Torture Daddy issues, Ogren, all of its fucking gold. Right, speaking of Ogren. Oh, I can sell that. Yeah, I'll just put it in there for now. Actually, I guess I should take it out and see how it compares with Anders' current staff. Also, I should probably lift that out, but I think Blightblood is a longsword. I don't think Sigrun's strong enough to wield it, but I'll check. And then we'll see if the Hero's Defense stuff is actually better than what Ogren's currently wearing. Put that in there. Put that in there. Oh, happily, I'm an Ogren. So 38. Oh god, he's going to look pretty. Not exactly what I think of when I think of Ogren, but okay. And then, oh right, Anders, while I'm here with my staff. Yes, it's better stuff.
You need anything, Commander?
I do want to sell you everything. Oh, right. Blood Lotus. One. That should be everything for Wade. No, I think I'm going to have to cut the stream short. My stomach's playing up something fierce. Sorry about that. Hopefully it's sorted by tomorrow. Yeah, sorry about the short stream today, guys. I'm not feeling great. I hoped it would pass by now, but it really hasn't. So I guess the afternoon is yours, so as you wish. Enjoy the unexpected afternoon, and I'll see you all. Well, I'll probably be on tomorrow for a few hours doing D&D work, but I'll see you all next week for sure. Again, I am sorry. I don't like doing short streams. I like doing the longer ones, but stomach problems. So I'll see you around. Goodbye.